Hi everyone, Erin Zen Warrior here. I've been asked to talk about how I use human design in my mentoring and coaching programs and how I use it uniquely. So I do definitely do human design readings, but actually where I like to use human design and where I saw human design as having great potential was to take this self-remembering, deprogramming, energy typing tool and plug it into my mentoring system and into my medical intuition. So I've been working as a medical intuitive, beknownst to me, but not something I've advertised, for about 10 years now. And I find that certain things will drop in for me and clarities will drop in for me about the person. When I saw human design, what I realized was I could see the human body and I could use it as part of my diagnostic technique. So for a lot of people, they're like, well, what is human design? Well, human design sounds a little bit woo-woo, but I have read charts for developers, entrepreneurs, men and women in very high caliber. I've done it for businesses to help people structure their teams, and it's a very good team structuring tool. I've used it in my own business to help me structure my team and help me honor the people in my team as well. Human design is an energy typing system that at this stage we access through the birth date, and we access it by, or when we access it, what we're getting is a combination of astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, and the chakra system with a bit of DNA genetic coding in. For 70% of the world, they're going to fall into some sort of generator type. And that means that they're here to do the work and they're probably doing okay in the world. However, 70%, or rather, what I see in the world is a lot of frustration. And the not self theme of the generator is frustration. So a lot of them might be doing okay because they've got enough energy to do the work. But actually, they're not running their design right because they're frustrated and they're not having a good life. I'm a life mentor and I help holistically restructure people, specializing originally in postural correction through body work and movement and food. So by using movement, body manipulation, and food, I was restructuring people. But what I was finding as I started to work more and more with chronic disease and have greater or lesser successes, what I found was that I needed to add in the mind. I needed to work with the person's mind. So I started teaching meditation. Now, when you look to human design and you look in the fine detail of it, you can see the shadows and the light of everything that we're working with in this life. And you can see the work we've come here to do. You can also see where the body is going to need support if the design is being run incorrectly, that is out of alignment. And you can also see the work that's still going to need to be done when it's run in alignment. For example, I have a very undefined spleen with a lot of gates hanging off it, and it's intuitive and it takes on a lot of energy from other people. So it's really important that I clear my gallbladder and my spleen all the time, for example. So this is the kind of work that I'm doing. But basically, through my holistic full revamp package, I show people how to revamp their whole lives through the 3 pillars. And I use human design as one of my tools as I'm doing that. When I'm doing human design life mentoring, what I'm doing is I'm helping you to run your design, but I'm also bringing in all the knowledge I've collected over the years, studying meditation, being part of an ashram, climbing to the top of a mountain, spending a lot of time with different gurus around the world, studying different programs, including and being initiated into Kundalini and Kriya yogas, teaching yoga, teaching dance, teaching catharsis, teaching all of these things. Studying alongside osteopaths for 20 years now, and naturopaths and acupuncturists, understanding what it is to look at the body like it's a tree and not like it's a car, right? And what I'm saying there is that you grow from a seed. You're not a bunch of parts that have been fitted together. And when we look at what's gone on in the Western medical system, which has its uses and definitely has its value, is they have pulled the body apart like it's car parts. And there's value in that. But you grew from a seed. You grew into an incredible network of nerves and tissues and myofascia, and all of this stuff, sarcomeric, sarcomeric tissue. Like, it is so much more than car parts. And it is so beautifully complex that when it reroutes so you can run from that tiger. And what I want to do is I want to take you from running from the tiger, and I want to chill you out and show you what it can do when it's not trying to run anymore. I hope this answers any questions you might have about my work. It probably stimulates a whole lot more. I find human design incredibly useful. I find it stands on its own 2 feet, and I challenge you to go check out your chart, check out your type and authority, and see that it doesn't resonate with you. If you have any questions, please drop them below, or please send them to me directly. Have a great day. Erin Zen Warrior, stumbling over all of her words and signing out. Bye.